back again with the opinion poll, guys. And we're going to be talking about a very great topic. It is called expectation versus reality. So, my co-hosts here do not agree with some things, but I stand in full agreement of what I want, and I stand up.
And what is it that you want?
I'm still introducing the topic.
Okay.
So, we always talk about the topic, we always talk about what we want, and then we give our own opinions and do not throw stones at us because it's our very own opinion. And today we're just going to share, guys. Yeah. Welcome to the yellow table. We're going to be sharing about, oh, but I look so good. Dang! Anyway, so, yeah, reality versus expectation.
Okay.
In different sectors. We're going to be talking about, yes, we're going to be talking about like different things like, you know, how in relationships, in marriages, you know, different sectors where we always need to be pulled to have expectations in different aspects, right? So be it in relationships, be it in friendship, be it in marriage, there are many things that people have expectations with. Of course, you want your wedding to be, oh, the best wedding on earth. And then there's some expectations. You want the girls to have such hair, but some of them have dreads and they can't be able to do the different styles that you want. Some of them have natural hair and they just can't make the beautiful bun that you want on your wedding. And yet they're actually friends that you can't scratch off the list of the bridesmaids.
And some of you have?
I have short hair and they can manipulate it in wearing a wig. So, I was still going. There are very many expectations we need.
Can I speak?
We also want to
Let me welcome you. So, dear viewers, this is Martina Abera and this is Josie Kainamura.
God, we are never letting you introduce a topic ever again.
Why?
If you, maybe like at some point you take like drinks like alcohol and then you become
If I
tipsy.
used to.
How do you speak?
God knew. God knew. That's why
He really
He didn't send me
knew.
there. Because He knew.
Going there.
Anyway, so before we start or before we go deep into the conversation that we have today, I want to ask you guys, do you think that having expectations is like, is it
Wrong.
Yes, is it wrong or is it right
Very
to
wrong.
have expectations?
Very wrong to have expectations. Coco, when you have expectations, okay, let me give you an example.
What are the
If
I mean,
Tina-
what is even expectation to begin with?
Expectations
Like,
is when you want something to. It's like if that thing doesn't happen, it's like a goal you've set, or it's like.
you have put it into your mind, like it has to be this way.
You know?
And yes.
Expectations is when you have envisioned something
Exactly.
to go
To go the way
certain
you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your own way without putting into accordance other factors.
Other factors and what
That's
others
expectation
also.
of
It's wrong to you. Why?
expectations.
So let me tell you. Let me say you two are going to be my bridesmaids. Huh?
Yeah.
Now, if you two are going to be my bridesmaids, like I told you, I'm going to expect you to be on time. No, Tina is going to delay. I had to go do my makeup. I had to go this. Yet my expectation was you have to be there at 9 a.m. Tina is going to come at 10 a.m. That is 1 hour late. Already my expectation from her hasn't reached its expectation. I will get mad, I will get pissed, I will shout at her, I'll be like, why did you come late? Why didn't you tell her to come early? And then it will raise that feeling of anger in me, yet it's supposed to be a happy day. It's supposed to be a day of happiness, of joy, of celebration, and now I start my day crying.
You said it's supposed to. So with that word, isn't it? I mean, that's how you expect it to be. Yet it can go wrong, right?
Yes, it can go wrong, so that's how we get wrong. This is the thing. If I expect my, or Tina, you know, okay, let me put this in a relationship state. If I expect my fiance or the person that I love to always
Be this
be
way.
there,
do
to always be this way, to always, you know, do this for me and to always buy me flowers every day. I mean, that's an expectation I've already brought in my mind. If he does not do that expectation, it doesn't mean he has stopped loving me. No. But already it's an expectation I've put in my mind, and if this expectation doesn't happen, I will be so mad. I'll be so mad, and then there'll be so much tension in the relationship. So expectations are bad. Expectations are so bad. We need to put them aside. It's not easy, kureka expectations, but when we can, let's just scratch them
What
out.
do you think,
I'm
Tina?
so proud of you. You have spoken sense for the
Oh
first time.
God.
So, yes, expectations, I believe, are not good, yes. But it's also one thing we can't avoid. pay, because we're humans. We always want something to go our way, whether we like it or not.
That's true.
It's just in us. So let's say I'm single, and then I envision a person I want to be in a relationship with. I'm a tall girl, so I want him to be taller than me. I want me to be able to wear heels. I want him to be able to make me laugh, because that's qualities I like in a person. I want him to make me laugh. I want him to be very romantic, not very, but in terms of as in
what you want.
Yes, I want him to probably hold my hand, stuff like that. And then at the end of the day,
If he doesn't,
3 years down the line, I'm engaged to someone who is the total opposite, but that's just who I fell in love with. So sometimes you expect something when God is trying to put you someone who is actually meant for you, but due to your expectations, you miss your blessings. So that is what I feel like sometimes we get trapped into, oh, I want my wedding to be this and this, yet you don't have the bushobozi,
the finance,
yes,
you cannot be able to.
yes, exactly. So you want to have a posh wedding, like the one we were drilling over this weekend, Mehdi and Mimi. Yeah. So you want to have that wedding, but you don't have the budget. You don't have the money to have 2 dress changes. That is what you want.
I know.
You don't have. So you've seen things on Instagram, you've seen things on social media. You want to have 2 dress changes like Mimi, you can only afford 1. Even that one, it's an issue. But yet, you are in fact, it's not only expectations that you have on yourself, but expectations of what people expect you to do. Let's say you have a certain status, you work on TV, you're a public figure. So they're like, oh my God, Tracy's wedding with Renee has to be extra.
Let's even use Mehdi's wedding, because like people expected him. Expected him to go extra.
And that's a lot of pressure on a person. Yes, sometimes you can actually afford that expectation.
Yeah.
But what about some people who actually can't? That puts you in a situation where you actually end up going in debt of one day, yet you need to save up for other expenses of your house. Because guys, I am in a person who believes my wedding day has to be treasured, has to be what I want pay. But let's not go into our heads and make it something that we can't afford, and you end up being in debt of a lifestyle that is after the wedding. Yet you need to consider that as well. Yeah, that's one thing that my dad always taught me. So that's what I believe in. We shouldn't have expectations, because yes, they can be troublesome, but it's something that we can avoid. But we need to learn how to make our expectations fall in line with reality. So they need to mash up together. What's your opinion?
So me here, I think that expectations are not good, as you guys said, but I think that at some point they're also good. Like, I believe that expectations go in hand with the level that you put yourself at.
They can also motivate you to work for something that you want.
To work for something. Or, I mean, everything has the bad side and the good side. So the good side is it makes you have standards. I mean, do you think that it makes you have standards? Like, maybe if I want a guy who is... 5 feet or tall, something, I don't know how they call them, and then he has to be this huge guy and everything, it will be what I'll be looking for in a man, right?
Yes, but sometimes that's not who you end up with.
Exactly, that's not who you end up with, and it ends up, just colliding with what you already think, and it's not good. So you have to balance it, as you have said, but having standards is not a bad thing. If I want to have a wedding like Mehdi's, maybe it will motivate me in a good way to work on it. What?
Nothing.
I already
Are they whispering in your ear?
No. So I think if it motivates you the right way, then it's the good way to go.
Yes,
not
right.
you ending up, in debts, as you have said. You want people to give you money forcefully because you want to have this thing, So if it motivates you to do the right thing, and you work on your goal, then it's the right thing. But people should know that the reality is always what is on the ground, and if you have expectations, you should always prepare for 2 sides.
Yes,
if it goes well or if it
worst.
goes wrong, and then you know how to deal with it.
Yeah, true. I think that's a very, very necessary
You guys put in the
thing.
videos. Oh.
The videos, yes, we did.
You did?
I did.
But before we watched them, I love what you said, that you would want a guy who is romantic, that you would want a guy who is this. But are you the person he wants you to be? You see?
Yeah, true.
Because sometimes we want those expectations.
Yet they
but
also have
yet,
expectations
They also
as
have their
well.
own expectations. The thing is, I just think, and hey, but Papi, you're putting the video before we even last see it. But
It's okay.
Okay, let them watch.
okay, oh God, look at that happiness. Are you going to be happy like that on my
You
wedding?
don't know.
Oh,
Good
I
it
know.
all.
You'll be sitting judging.
We will be in control.
Judging
Hey,
Shayna.
really? Is that how you consider us to be? Me, I will be in my bridesmaid's dress. So I'm saying it so that
you've
if I
already
end up,
yourself?
Those are the expectations.
Exactly. Let me
She
preach them.
expects. What if I crush her
Let me
expectation?
tell you, my people, you are the judges. Yeah, just imagine I'm not a bridesmaid. You want me to get embarrassed on national television? We'll see.
You just make sure that we are in the team of the bridesmaids. Because if
I
you
will
don't,
think about it. I'll think
Uh-huh.
about your expectations.
we will crush it.
Wedding crushers.
You know how in church they be like, does anyone object? I'd be like, I do. I've been in love with Rene for I don't know how long. Guys,
Oh my gosh.
When did that thing happen? Because like
told
I
you Tina
normally
has
think
changed.
about it.
I told you she
Okay,
has
continue
changed.
your point before we
So
go
my
off
point
topic.
is this. Anybody
I'm
out
sure you
there who is
forgot.
watching, please, guys, with your own opinion, scratch off those. Oh my God. this
Can
is
we
so
watch man, these
Yes,
pictures?
because-
I was still saying,
Oh, yeah,
what
you
I
forgot
want.
your point. Don't
I didn't forget
we know
my
you
point.
forgot it.
Can I make my point?
Tell us.
Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful ladies out there, expectations are bad.
No,
not
that's
even
not
what
what
you
you
were
were saying.
saying.
You were saying about the
Anyway,
go on, go. I was. But where is your?
leave
It's
her.
your
Let's
mindset,
take a look
okay,
at the videos, guys.
Let's take a look at the videos and the pictures.
But it was nice. Do you know what it taught me?
It was beyond
Do you know what
nice.
it taught
What
me?
did it teach you?
It taught me that you can have very good friends. I mean, look at King James.
Who
The guy
flew?
flew.
Yeah.
It was
Look
what
at
I
the
was.
band singing for them. Raha,
You know, as they had their first
right?
dance. Oh,
That is
Lord.
real friendship.
That
Like,
is
that's
real
gold.
friendship, and that is just them defying the odds of people talking about how they're not even friends.
Yeah.
You're in your
Right?
faces. So that was just
And,
beautiful. It showed love and support from close friends and
Exactly.
family, and yeah, it was just amazing. I could have been there, but guys,
And people-
I saw a
it's
tweet
not-
that said,
It's not wrong to, you know,
To what?
just expect to have that wedding go beyond the
Invitation.
wedding. No. The invitation is already done, so you can be there.
Yeah, sorry.
guys,
So I'm just saying that it's not wrong to expect to have such a wedding or even, you know, a way beyond
work
wedding,
for it
but
if you
work
want.
for it in a good way. You
yeah,
know?
let's take a look
For
at the
it.
videos.
You know everything they had to
Work
go
for
through.
it, you. I'm telling people who are viewing us.
Papi, just put the video though.
Ikiganza duserukane
Guys, yeah.
I can't. Oh, yeah.
Was dancing too, and I was like, hold up a second. Are you dancing to Tinda?
I'm so sorry for the embarrassment, guys. But that wedding was really nice. So if I expect to have a man who can sing to you, say it's an expectation.
Yes,
but
because
I'm going
in
to
the end
work
of
on
the
that.
day-
How can Mehdi, I mean, the band sing like that in a live wedding? So imagine if it's his wedding and he's singing to his bride. Oh God.
For men,
People cannot spare to have those expectations because of things that are actually on the ground. So just
I think
spare
it's
us.
just good and very romantic to have
me,
someone
my
who can
man
sing
has
for
to
you.
sing for me.
You know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Are you going to sing for your man?
Yeah, I am.
Expectations.
Me, I can't wait for
I'm
it.
going to sing for him. That's my plan, not my expectation.
Okay.
So, like, it's good. You should get someone who sings.
I
You
will.
will love it. You should get someone who can sing for you know, such people. Even you should have
Are you nuts? Anyway, guys, so we are done. Before she, you know, puts everything out there.
No, God, I could manage. So thank you guys for tuning in. In the opinion poll, expectations.
Are we done with the topic?
Yes.
Do you want to
Expectations versus shh, guys. Don't give her to talk again. Don't know what she'll say. Expectations versus reality. Be sure to send in your comments as after we upload this segment on Instagram as well as on Twitter. Send us through our DMs and YouTube. And in the comment section, we love you guys. Stay tuned because we still have a lot more in
We can
store.
also send